McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Rick, that's quickly out to Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 52 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. What a start. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Williams now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm fine, ready?
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Brown. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cunningham, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
One, ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Now Brown. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
11. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
He'll run here with Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
On 1, ready? 11, mighty. Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Lions' 34-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
4.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 180.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. It's 3rd and 4.
11. Let's get set. 11. Big shot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
11 mighty.
No
11
move
mighty.
for the
Here we
field
go, here
goal
we go.
unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Burrow. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness. After the catch, he gets enough to move the chain.
First down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's a run going left.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
15 yards.
11 MT tank.
First down.
11 MT tank.
First
11
down
MT,
and
11
10
MT.
yards to go.
Stop.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and 10.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Stop. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this
11,
next
11,
play,
11.
it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
White 80. Stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Mellow fast. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
11 mighty. Stop.
They'll run for it with Brown.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Whirling. Here we go.
Williams in motion.
180.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
On one, ready?
Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
On one, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow, touchdown Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Can.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Hot.
There's Fant open right side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 11 empty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Hot.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 46-yard
I always
line.
think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now a run on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180 touch. 11, 11. Stop.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
180. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
That is caught outline on the RPO. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, 79 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Hot.
They defer to Brown to start the drive.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Right back to Brown.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bengals.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Gun, gun, gun.
Running right, here's Brown to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
11. Stop. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
What is that? Stop.
Now again, left side, Brown with it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. What is that? Hot.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
180. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On 2.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Stop. 180. 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
12. 11, Thomas.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready? 63.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man. It's Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Alpha. 73.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down, Eagles.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That's taken in by Higgins.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
11. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11.
Here's Burrow.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
11 MT. 11 Thomas.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
11.
Now it's Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
And Burrow going to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
12. Hey, can. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 73.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of
Hurts.
And an Eagles first down.
Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, again, plenty of time to sit in the pocket and deliver the football. And while the offensive linemen, they may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people, they certainly aren't to their teammates who are the skill position guys. They appreciate it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bengals 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Burrow on play action. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. To the right side and intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
The result of the play is a turnover.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
11 MT. Here we go. Hey, stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
11. Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see... a bigger play on the ground later on will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Gun. Stop. Stop. 180. Race hot. 11. Stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Black 40. Slide. 97. Hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Needle blue. 40. Ready.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Down. Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
50. Green. 52 blaster. Hut.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory.
Green jack.
Love from the gun. caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought down at the line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Right.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hut.
Quick to the left, it's caught. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. There's Geno Stone up there to make that play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready up.
3rd down, they need 7.
Set, hut, 6, mega, yellow, 43.
Man in motion here.
Ready?
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's complete to Reed out left. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Red, cycle. Here we go, set. Grip, red, 38. Set.
Complete on the option. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Jaden Reed. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1 yard line.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. 60. Ready.
Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Bengals 6. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Packers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Red, yellow, let's go now.
Golden motioning left.
33, yellow. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Black, steel, black. Check, huh?
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Ready?
Design quarterback run here. Love fumbled it. And the Bengals get to it.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. Stop. Got 80. Running cut. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
11. Shot. 11, Thomas. Shot.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Lights up. 11.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Throwing is Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
11, 12. 11 MT, 11, 12.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
11 MT, Kate.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. It's caught. Chase has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
13 yards. And the Bengal first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
33-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals trail by a field goal. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 11 Mighty.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. Big gain. 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
11 Mighty. 11. Gun. Cut. Big 13.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And this one doesn't go far. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals jump in front late. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That one's complete, right side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting up to pass. That's to Reed again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is on target to Christian Watson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
16, Bengals 13. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
Burrow from the gun. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
12, 12, 12, right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the